You too can be a 3D designer with Pool Studio. The secret is that you still design like you always have in 2D, like with paper and pencil or traditional CAD-style software. And Pool Studio creates the 3D elements for you. Let's create a project to see how it's done. We'll start with our blank 2D grid, just like a piece of paper. Pool Studio makes it easy to design by breaking everything down into easy-to-access settings and stages, like the house stage, and these 8 tools. Once you know these 8 tools, you know how to design. It's that simple. Before we start designing, we can search our online database for our client's address and download GIS data. GIS data includes surveyed terrain information as well as aerial overhead imagery taken by plane, not satellite, so we'll get a higher quality result. Here's our result, a scaled overhead view of our client's property. In fact, we can use this to review details of the property, such as the potential scale of the project, or review what access to the project we'll have, all before even visiting the site. Now let's start designing. The first step is to create our client's home, so we'll use Stage 2 House. We're using the line tool to point and click to plot the dimensions of the home. It's even easier for us thanks to GIS. We simply need to trace the roof line of the client's home using the overhead image. Once we're done, we'll click the 3D button at the top of the screen. Because we created this in the house stage, Pool Studio instantly knows we've created a house in 3D. It's that simple and intuitive to use. Let's continue designing. Our ultimate goal is to get our clients emotionally invested, that this is their project. We're not simply showing them photos or videos of our previous jobs or having them browse our website or Facebook page. This is their home, their property, their project. How do we get them invested? We'll make the home and the project look just like their real home. We're starting with windows, which we can easily modify with a few simple settings in the panel menu. What more do we need to add? Doors, shutters, exterior lighting? No problem. The library contains all the accessories we'll need to make this house look just like our client's home. Our final step is to make the roof match the client's home. Now our client is excited to see what we can do for them in their yard. So let's create our yard. In the walls and fences stage, we'll use the line tool again to point and click to create our property wall or fence. Once again, it's even easier thanks to GIS. We simply follow our yellow property line. Back in 3D, we'll immediately see our structure. Using the library, we can choose any style, from block wall to vinyl fence to wood, and fully customize to match the client's property. Our wall or fence will even automatically follow the contours of the slope in the yard. How did it do that? Once again, we can thank GIS as it included the surveyed terrain information for the yard. Our yard looks empty, so let's add a focal point to our project. Let's build a pool. If you've ever used software before, you know arcs and radii can be difficult, but not with Pool Studio. We'll start with the line tool and then we'll switch to the arc tool. Notice how we just click to set our radius, trace over the portion we need, and click again to set it. It's that simple. Pool Studio also has a library of templates to insert, including pools from your favorite vinyl liner and fiberglass manufacturers. Once again, Pool Studio knows because we designed in the pool stage, we have a pool in 3D. It's even filled with water, and we can see the 3 to 6 foot depth. But what if our client asks for a play pool instead? No problem. It's important to show your clients the details that matter to them, so we'll adjust our depth by moving the depth marker on the right up and pulling down on the middle of the line. Back in 3D, we'll immediately see this change, and your client will appreciate your attention to detail. Next, let's design smarter and faster by using the power of Pool Studio. We need to add a hardscape around our pool. We could use the line tool to point and click, or we can type in the dimensions we need. We're building a 30 by 65 paver patio. We can simply type in the dimensions, and Pool Studio will practically draw the shape for us. When we return to 3D, we once again see the new hardscape right away. Another detail important to your client is a spa. We'll use the arc tool in the spa stage to quickly create an 8-foot spa and take a look at it in 3D. It's exactly what your client asked for, but now they've changed their mind and they want to see the spa in another part of the yard. There's no need to redraw our shapes. With tools like the Move tool, We can simply move or adjust the shapes we've already drawn, and in 3D, we immediately see the change take place. By making quick changes with easy-to-use tools, you can instantly overcome objections from your clients. This helps solidify your relationship, and they see that you're not just designing for them, you're designing with them to create the project of their dreams. Next, we can once again design smarter and faster with Pool Studio with tools like Outline that allow us to trace our existing lines. We can save even more time by quickly switching between all of our design tools using keyboard shortcuts. We've drawn a few simple geometric shapes, but we can't expect our clients to imagine what we're building based only on that. With a few simple options such as choosing between wood deck or hardscape and assigning a height to our structures, our clients won't have to imagine anything. Back in 3D, they can see everything we plan to build, and if they can see it, you can sell it. With Pool Studio, we can add important details to our project easily. A single click of the mouse allows us to insert staircases that automatically calculate how many steps it takes to move between each surface. Back in 3D, we see all of our changes, but we're not done yet. We can take a close-up view of the real-world accuracy of our beams, joists, and boards. Our client would prefer they remain hidden, so we can turn on a skirt around our wood deck. We can even adjust our staircase style. Simply select the object and choose a new option. Our design looks great, but once again our client has an objection. They're concerned about their family safety and don't feel this wood deck would be safe enough for their children. No problem, you tell them. We can solve this with one single click of the mouse. We'll click Generate Railing, and we'll see a safer space in 3D. The railing even automatically follows the stairs. Now you've demonstrated to your client that you're focusing on their needs for the design, not only their wants. We've drawn several geometric shapes, but what about freeform shapes or designing by hand? No problem. The Freeform tool works just like a pencil. We'll create our freeform planter, and even if we didn't draw perfectly, Pool Studio will turn our arcs into tight, usable curves. Later, we can even triangulate on our construction plans to help plot these points in the yard. We'll create one final shape for our design, a pergola. No need to draw individual slats, rafters, posts, and beams. With Pool Studio, simply draw the dimensions you want, choose the pergola option, and the entire structure is built for you. We can perfect our pergola in 3D by moving the components into place or adding and removing pieces as we need. And if the beautiful rafter profiles don't match your client's taste, we can even create our own custom work. Something else we can customize is the color of any surface in our project using the color wheel. We can even swap out material choices on the fly with our vast library. This is also an excellent opportunity to make more on every project. Start by showing your client a concrete patio and standard pool finish. Then show them the upgrades. Pavers and flagstone, glass tile, or pebble finish. When your client sees these higher-end products in their project, they're willing to spend more because they see the beauty they add. They now understand the value behind these upgrades. We value your time as well, which is why Pool Studio will calculate important details for your project: area and perimeter, turn down, step risers, and displacement for hardscapes. Pool Studio can even estimate how much rebar and concrete will be used to build the pool. And with VIP 3D, these values will be automatically calculated and even be automatically filled into our construction sheet as well, as we'll see in a few moments. Next, let's complete our project with accessories and plants. We can browse the library or search for a specific plant. In 3D, each plant we place will look different than the last. They're lush and organic, just like real plants. In fact, if the plant isn't perfect, we can grow a new variation right before our eyes. It's time to add the final details to our project. We can add any additional plant, tree, accessory, or object from Pool Studio's immense library, including groups and templates we've created ourselves. Before we know it, our project is complete. Before we present to our client, let's review our construction sheet. We see a scaled 2D view of our plan and a pool depth profile. And when using VIP 3D, we will also see a plant legend with unique symbols for each plant. and our page will be automatically filled with all of our calculations, such as area, perimeter, turn down, and rebar. We can even print our page with a full-color 3D view of the project. Speaking of color, turn on fill patterns, and even your client's HOA is ready to approve the project with a beautiful and easy-to-understand plan. Pool Studio even saves you time by automatically triangulating your pool layout. Now it's time to present our design. We wouldn't expect our client to buy a car without test driving it first. So let's take them into the project to experience it up close. We can take our clients into their yard before it's built, like test driving a car. Show them all the important details of the project up close. You can even tell them you'll have them swimming in their pool before it's built. You can present your design in the middle of winter, but they're now picturing themselves enjoying the cool water in the middle of summer. Review the material choices and water features we'll install. We're earning more on our project because our clients can appreciate these upgrades in action. Whether you're building a pool, a pergola, a hardscape, or an outdoor kitchen, we're using a single tool to design in 2D like we always have, present in 3D like we never could before, and even streamline our construction process, something we didn't know was possible. Take your client into the house and show them how you designed these elements to be enjoyed from the inside of the home as well as outside when they look out their doors and windows. We've installed lighting and fire features, so let's enjoy those as well. From day to sunset to night, your client is now picturing themselves enjoying their new environment at all times of day as they watch the color-changing LED light in the pool. Pool Studio will dramatically improve how you work, help you get stunning results, and give you more creative freedom than ever before.